Welcome back to F1 Breaking Point. Off to the next chapter. Russian Grand Prix, Chapter 13. With an impressive run of form behind them and a renewed focus, Casper Ackermann and AlphaTauri are hoping that they can continue to build on the performance as they head to the Russian Grand Prix in Sochi. I hate the track. And into the final third of the 2021 season. Brief history. But Russia has been trying to host a Grand Prix for over 30 years before it finally became part of the F1 calendar back in 2014. The first time it had done so in 100 years. Prior to such Autodrome, the Russian Grand Prix was originally held just twice, 1913 and 1914, on a circuit in St. Petersburg. They're actually moving to St. Petersburg in a few years, or yeah, there's a new track, or I don't think it was a street circuit. This was like actually a state-of-the-art FIA Grade 1 track, which they need to host. A track needs to be FIA Grade 1 to host an F1 race. It was abandoned following the outbreak of the First World War, following Vitaly Petrov becoming Russia's first Formula 1 driver in 2010, together with Russia's successful bid for the Winter Olympics 2014. Momentum began to mount again, and in 2010 the FIA announced the Sochi would host the Russian Grand Prix from 2014 and onwards, but now they're going back to St. Petersburg. How about that Red Bull seat? Those Jackson rumors are ridiculous. I actually think Butler would be pretty good fit.
Brian,
Cass, can you head back to the data center quickly?
what's the issue?
The team are just finishing up going over the data from P3. They want to confirm some aspects of the tyre strategy with you.
It's a bit late for that, isn't it?
We won't do anything you're not comfortable with.
Okay, let me just finish up here.
We'll be waiting, whenever you're ready.
Thanks, Brian.
Sochi is one track I always struggled with. Looking forward to watching, though. Devin, can everyone please stop asking me about the Red Bull seat? It's ridiculous how many people are saying, I'll get it. Zoe was just thinking, will Aiden be at the team dinner? Might be a good opportunity to clear the air a little, assuming you want to. That is. Just spoke to Lily, by the way. She's fine. She's watching the Grand Prix with your mom. Retirement. Retirement. Sorry. Just been chatting to a contact of mine in sport broadcasting. Have you ever thought about commentary or being a pundit for the cameras? You've got a better reputation for telling it like it is, and I think you would really make a name for yourself in that role. Weather forecast looks like it's said to be cloudy but dry race. Dry is important. Dry is the important thing. Yeah. Mid-race, with a few laps remaining, Ackermann has found it. His AlphaTauri outperforming many of the cars on the grid. An alternate tire strategy appears to have put Ackermann in the perfect position to challenge for an even greater finishing position and even a chance at the fastest lap.
Casper, we think you can push for the fastest lap.
Not now?
Yep, we're in a strong position. See what you can do.
No problem.
Alright. That's where Sainz crashed last year.
5 laps of fuel remaining.
Thanks, Jill. The car handles great right now. I didn't feel like this is Spa. It turns in and everything.
The gap to the car ahead is 3.8 seconds.
I did it. It wasn't clean. Still need to pass Schumacher and Ocon though. There's a good pack up there, so we might get a few overtakes done. Really, Latifi? You're blue flag, and your engineer should have told you that I'm coming. But yet again, he just crosses over. Like he doesn't care. Great race this weekend though. You got lucky. Can't believe Williams got points! Williams freaking got points this weekend in Hungary.
Brilliant.
Who would have believed that Williams freaking Racing F1, whatever their actual name is, got freaking points for the first time since like 2017? No. Kubica got 1 point. Kubica got 1 point, but this time Russell actually got points. I can't believe Russell got points. I can't believe this weekend was so freaking messy. It was. A friend of mine was watching it. We were talking with each other on Discord, and we just said to each other at like lap 20, how the flippin' heck is this race only going on for 20 laps? Because we were both like almost out of breath. We were tired. We were so drained. Like, and then you can see Lewis on the podium, like, completely freaking dead. He was, like, struggling to stand, struggling to breathe. But, help from Lewis. Mercedes did a great job. Even though the conspiracy theorists say that Bottas, that was a team order to make sure that Red Bull's race got fucked, and that's ridiculous, but it's funny. Valtteri, it's James. Take out the Rebels. It's a funny thing, but like, come on, it's not true. Super funny, but definitely not true. I feel like I cheat a lot on this track. I cross the white line a lot. That was a corner cut.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. Our gap to the car in front is 2.0 seconds.
Tires are starting to struggle now.
This is your final lap of the race.
We need to get past Leclerc. We need to. But I think that's about it. We won't really meet anyone else. He's on a hard, so that's not really that difficult of a pass. That's a jump. The curbs in this game are ridiculous sometimes. Sergio! Hey!
Okay, the gap behind is 1.6 seconds.
Checo, good job.
All right, race over.
Good race, good race.
That's quite some achievement for AlphaTauri's Casper Ackermann, getting the fastest lap out.
Yeah, it's not often you see a team outside of the top 3 pick up that extra point. AlphaTauri went with what looked like an aggressive tyre strategy, but it paid off for them. Incredible, really.
AlphaTauri now very much in the mix for a strong midfield finish this season. Who knows, they might even be eyeing up 4th place. They'll be delighted.
That would be excellent.
Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal
Checo.
job recently. It's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be proud of the victory they secured here.
Checo Perez. Russian Grand Prix. AlphaTauri employs an alternate tire strategy that pays off, allowing Casper Ackermann to seal not only a top 10 finishing position, but also the fast lap of the race in Sochi. They round up at Sochi. AlphaTauri steals the fast lap in Russia as we head towards the business end of the season. Casper Ackermann, meanwhile, gave the F1 Formula 1 world something extra to talk about, with not just a strong points finish, but also the fast lap and an extra point for AlphaTauri. AlphaTauri were running different tire strategies to the rest of the pack, but according to the team liaison, Brian Doyle, the team were confident. We assessed the situation and made what we thought were the right decision under the circumstances. Said Doyle, you don't always get it right, of course, but it worked out for us today. So a gamble for the Italian-based outfit, but one that paid off. Ackermann beating Butler makes the midfield pack more interesting.
Brian,
Cass, meant to say, nice work on that fastest lap. That's a welcome point, wouldn't you say?
yeah, the team did well.
Well, you drove the thing, Cass. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Look, there are rumours you'll try and wriggle out of the team dinner tomorrow. Put my mind at rest, would you?
I'm coming to the team dinner, Brian.
Beautiful place we booked. Reason to celebrate. You're gonna love it. Is Zoe still coming?
Yeah, she wouldn't miss it.
Terrific. Wonderful. Are you excited, Cass? Tell me you're excited.
I'm certainly attending.
Small victories, I suppose. We'll see you there.
Thanks, Brian.
Zoe.
Hey, Zoe.
Hey, hey, everyone's talking about the team dinner. We're still going, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, come on, Cass. You'll miss these things when they're gone.
We'll see.
Why did I marry such a miserable man?
Because he makes up for it with his charm.
That's not what I heard.
Yeah, well, don't believe everything you hear in the news.
What are you up to?
Just emails and stuff.
Okay. I think I'll head back to the hotel.
See you there.
Bye.
Bye. Tired. Jeff, Casper, not normally one to gossip, but if you believe what you hear around the paddock, seems like some of the other teams were taking a look at our strategy to see what they missed. Great result for the team and a great performance for you. Nice one, Jeff. France, good race out there today, Casper. The fast lap point is very welcome right now. I almost can't believe you're retiring. Perhaps you should reconsider. Let me know if you can do. I hope you enjoyed the team dinner. Brian's done an amazing job organizing everything. We'll see. I still think Casper will definitely retire. AlphaTauri team dinner. With another successful race behind them, the team at AlphaTauri hold their annual team dinner. AlphaTauri team dinner the following evening.
I'd like to congratulate you all on a superb performance so far. There's still a lot of work to do, but give yourselves a round of applause. You've been wonderful. Well, I'm sure you've all heard by now, but, well, this will be Casper's last season as an F1 driver. And if you get the chance, then please do your very best to change his mind. I'm only kidding, Casper. You will be missed. Anyway, I'll stop talking for once. Have a wonderful evening, and let's push for fourth.
Push for fourth.
Look, I know how this works. I've been around long enough. I'm just saying, you have a future here. I've seen a lot of drivers come and go in my time. You're special, Aiden. You've got the makings of a true great. I mean it. Casper!
Hey.
Where's Zoe?
Oh, she's around somewhere. She loves these things.
And you don't. Mind if we join you?
I'll be my guest.
Come on, Aiden. Sit.
Oh, I didn't think it would be Aiden, but okay.
Why didn't it work out between you two?
I don't know.
Brian, I'd rather not discuss.
I don't care what you'd rather. Casper's leaving us, and I know that your agent's been talking to other teams. This could be the last chance the three of us get to chat like this.
True.
Who knows? We may not even see each other again after Abu Dhabi. So come on. What's the deal?
Listen, I just want to have a nice evening.
He's on more money than me.
What?
Ah. Hence the frosty reception.
Everybody started talking about my age. Just wanted to prove myself. Prove that I was better than the next flavor of the month. This was not about you, Aiden. I don't know.
What about you?
He didn't want me on the team.
Didn't I?
You wanted Ricardo instead.
And you thought I was past my best.
What? But that's not true. You're having an amazing season.
Could you verify that number for me?
That's right.
And that's the contracted amount, yes?
Yeah.
Do you mind if we show him? You two are a couple of chumps, do you know that? And you should know better.
True.
I don't understand.
No, but he does. It would be funny if it wasn't so tragic. I wonder how many points all this has cost us. Well, I'll leave you to it. You can apologise to me later.
I don't understand.
I'm an idiot.
Hmm.
Why?
Paddock gossip.
Yeah.
So none of this is true.
There's always gossip in the paddock. And ever since he's arrived, there's been one man at the centre of it all.
Who?
The man who
Devon!
the season last year that you signed a better deal. The man who said you thought that I was too old. And that would be the same man who told you I didn't want you signed.
Butler.
Oh yeah.
And I believed him. How could I be so stupid?
Oh!
Not stupid, Casper.
Devon's a manipulating bitch.
Why would he bother?
Look at all the mess he's caused.
Hmm.
The crash last year, the fight in Canada. And how much easier has he had it because of all of that?
Yeah.
What can we do?
Work together.
Beat him.
Oh yeah. Both of us need to beat him. Chapter 14. With the team's chances of a fourth place finish in the Constructors' Championship still alive, and with their fractious relationship now behind them, the AlphaTauri teammates are determined to show the motorsport world what they can really do. Screw Butler, man. Oh,
Hey,
he's a dick.
Hey,
how are you finding it out there today?
tough. We're overheating the tires a little through the S's.
Yeah, happens. Do you mind if I join you for a moment?
Please.
They want us to push for fourth.
Yeah.
You think Haas are catchable?
Maybe. Butler's having a good season. He claims he's been approached by Red Bull.
I heard. He is the more experienced driver. I think the seat goes to him.
Not
You
a.
said it had always been your dream to drive for them. Is that true?
Yeah. It is.
Okay, I'm going to give you space out there. I'm sorry I didn't do that before.
I'm sorry too.
I want us to push for fourth. I want us to beat Butler. And I want that seat to go to you.
Oh.
Thanks, Casper. I don't know how we make that happen, but thanks.
Well, we work together. Help each other out, that's all we can do.
Yeah.
Then let's do that.
We've adjusted the camber. Seems to help manage the tire temperatures a bit better.
Yeah?
I'll get them to share my setup data with you. Just see how it feels out there.
Thank you, Casper.
Truce.
Truce. Yes. Finally! Oh. Finally. Suzuka looms large. The end is nigh. Been the side of many title deciders over the years, and with the standings remaining tight, the season looks to be no different this season. So the stage is set for the Japanese Grand Prix to be pivotal as ever. With fans as characterful as they are passionate, Suzuka is as exciting today as it was when it first held the Japanese Grand Prix back in 1987. This track was always one of my personal favorites. The figure of 8 layout is so iconic, from the first sector into the S's and 130R into the chicane. provides no shortage of opportunities for drivers to take their chances. As the season draws to a close, opportunities are running out for the teams. You can actually scroll? I didn't know that.
Aiden.
Casper, hey, have you got a moment?
Yeah, of course.
That camber adjustment really helped. I guess I just wanted to thank you.
Not a problem. Those tires in a better range now?
Much more manageable. Thanks.
Well, those milliseconds all add up.
Brian says we can catch Haas.
Brian says a lot of things. Just focus on the next race.
Thanks, Casper.
I'll see you trackside.
Yeah? I need a new alarm clock. Oh, Jimmy. Just a quick update, Casper. Stories about any hostility between you and Aiden have pretty much died down. We're still seeing some of those clips in highlight videos and compilations, but the press have moved on. Obviously, Toast has asked me to manage the situation, so it'll be great if we can avoid any public incidents from here on out. I think that's pretty much gonna be okay. We've talked much about flow, especially through here. Pretty much every turn leads into the next, especially in the first sector. If you get offline, you're going to suffer all the way to Danger 1. Don't get too gritty on any individual turn. Anything in Sector 1 is build up to a good exit out of the Dunlop, aka turn 7. Retirement. Your retirement just around the corner, Casper. If I'm going to help you out, you need to commit to something soon. I know you're busy, but we need to get to work on this. I can't answer, so I don't really know what to do. Japanese Grand Prix mid-race. With several laps remaining, Ackerman sets his sights on both Haas drivers in an effort to snatch some much-needed points from their championship rivals. I like Japan. I suck at it because it's really difficult.
Butler and Schumacher's lap times increasing.
I still have time to catch them.
Roger, we're on fresher tyres than they are. Push, push. Let's put the pressure on.
Yeah, copy.
Why are Haas so fast? Haas is the worst car. Not overtaking position, yes. I'm so much quicker than Sainz. The funny thing is how Butler screwed up 2 seasons for us. Yard. Come on. We can do this. Teammate status.
Gap to teammate ahead is 26.7 seconds.
Oi!
On old softs. They're in 8th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 38.9. Schumacher should be close now. Let's push.
I'm sort of surprised the F1 game is allowed to do this. have Haas without Nikita. Considering Euroclaw is the only reason why Nikita's there. Teammate in the pits.
Aiden in the pits. You should be seeing Bubba soon. Let's keep it clean, please, Cass.
So Jackson was up ahead of us. He's gonna. Holy shit.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
I was hoping Jackson would give me the space, but that was coming up very quickly on warmer tires. Now I'll be stuck behind Jackson until the hairpin up ahead. I want to pass him, but I'm not patient enough. There are just, those are not corners where you should pass. I need to get a better exit here. That's way smarter.
Okay, gap ahead is 1.5 seconds.
He's using full ERS, that's for sure. We need Jackson to pass Butler as well. He's on pressure tires, so I think he can.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Bye bye Butler. We need Jackson ahead of him too. I could try and slow him down, but then Stroll will just leave me.
You're lapping around a second faster than the car ahead. Keep this up.
I want to try and set a good lap.
to car in front is 3.5 seconds.
I really hope that's another purple sector. It was. That screwed me up though, but still a fast lap.
The gap between you and the car behind is increasing by a significant amount each lap. Good job.
This is like where you really just need to touch the brakes a little bit. That's when this is the hardest, because it's so light. When, like full braking, that's fine. That could have ended very, very badly. Leclerc needed to yield there. Because no way in hell this thing would stick. That is a really hard corner for this car, because you have to pretty much turn in and then try to slow down very late, pretty much like mid corner, then you gotta slow down because it tightens.
The gap to the car ahead is 3.5 seconds.
I think we can catch Norris, but Paris, no way in hell.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining. This is your
No
final
way in
lap,
hell we
final
can
lap
catch
of the race.
Paris. I need more ERS. That was like one of my better corners. I'm pushing too much in dirty air. That's what happens there. And I got up on the curb, which is why it's fun. My god, the race leaders were faster. Use every bit of that VTEC, come on! Honda needs a win! Honda did win, but... I wonder where Jackson finished.
Okay, pick up rubber.
I really wonder where Jackson finished. I really hope he finished ahead of Butler.
Another action-packed Japanese Grand Prix comes to an end. And what a magnificent drive to take the win here today. AlphaTauri continue to put the pressure on Haas. That gap might still be a little too big to close, but for AlphaTauri, it's very much game on.
Yeah, when I think back even just a couple of months, Crofty, I didn't have AlphaTauri pegged to be competing with Haas. Both Jackson and Ackerman performing at their absolute best out there today.
Well, they certainly were, and no sign of any disputes on or off track between the pair of them. Might they have put their differences behind them?
They have, but I can't remember if it's
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing
Suzuka,
some
then the
incredible
US,
driving.
then
There's been a
Brazil,
huge
and then
push from
Abu
them lately
Dhabi.
to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
Good day today. Let's have your
That was
take
pretty
now.
good.
Solid performance out there today, Casper. You must be pleased.
Yeah, the competition feels like it's fiercer than ever this season. I had my chance today, but I didn't quite work out. But
Yeah, the competition feels like it's fiercer than ever this season. And the team is working really hard to keep up, so we're grateful for every point we earn.
The fastest lap again, Casper. How do you keep doing it?
I'm driving with a bit more aggression, and that's paying off. I think it's as much of a shock to me as it is to anyone else. Sometimes it just comes together for you. And all credits to the team. They got the
I
strategy.
think it's a sign that the team have got a lot more to offer than people assume. They got the tire strategy spot on again, and we had the right tires at the right time, so all credit to them really. That extra point is always welcome, and we couldn't be happier.
Those points bring you a little bit closer to Haas. Is that something you're particularly focused on during the race?
Absolutely want to climb as many positions as we can. I like to keep the focus on my own drive and let the standings take care of themselves.
Absolutely. We're into the business end of the season now, and we want to climb as many places as we can. Right now, that means catching Haas. So, anytime we can put the pressure on a little, that's good for us.
We asked Devin Butler a similar question. He said, and I quote, AlphaTauri are a bit of a shambles. I don't think they're catching us anytime soon. What's your response to that?
No comment. I think it's my job to prove him wrong. Sounds to me like the words of a man running scared.
Sounds to me like the words of a man running scared.
Appreciate your time.
That's too funny. It's too funny not to pick. Yes, the US Grand Prix. With AlphaTauri continuing to put together an impressive run form, the gap between 4th and 5th place in the Constructor Championship. The championship is continuing to narrow. AlphaTauri, we're only looking forwards. Is everything forgiven? With Jackson returning to form over the last few races, AlphaTauri are enjoying something of a purple patch right now, with both drivers performing well. This looks like a turning point for them. We caught up with the team's liaison to get his take on things. The AlphaTauri camp hasn't necessarily been the most harmonious place this season, or last season for that matter. Doyle tells us, but we've put all that behind us. Aiden's doing great, Casper's doing great. We've all picked up some good points. We're only looking forward now and forward to the next race, forward to the next season. But can AlphaTauri sustain it? This remains to be seen, and with Ackerman retiring, they'll surely be looking to
Zoe.
Daddy!
Daddy!
Mommy says you're in America where the cowboys live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In America.
Texas too.
Are you racing with cowboys, Daddy?
One or two. Hey, who's your favorite racing driver, Lils?
You are.
Aww.
Just checking. Love you.
Love you, Daddy.
Hey, can I speak to Mum?
Bye.
No, we can't.
Hello?
Apparently she enjoys hanging up on you these days.
So it seems.
All set?
Yeah, all set.
The odds are shortening on the 4th place finish for AlphaTauri.
It's a shame. I enjoyed being the underdog.
You've still got to beat Butler.
We still got to beat Harsh, you mean?
That too, I guess. Right, you go and prepare. See ya.
Bye.
But so is American, right? Like, at least it sounds that way. Butler smells. Yeah. Looks like we're finally turning the story around in the press. The focus now seems to be in strong form for AlphaTauri and possibility of the team getting 4th place in the constructors. Exactly the kind of press we love to see. So well done. We know the infighting was sticky, was a sticky story, and we're pleased to be out the other side of it. Hopefully there's no more distractions. Rebel situation. Haas. Not that it's any of your business, but you haven't spoken to Aiden about the Rebel situation, have you? We're all super supportive of him, but if he ends up staying, we don't want him to lose focus. I've given him the encouragement I can, but I think a positive word from you about the team could only help. If you stay, we'll take good care of you, that kind of thing. Up to you, of course, but it'll be much appreciated. Casper, got your email, thanks. What kind of future in F1 do you see for yourself? Are we talking pundit? Something a bit more involving, call me. And it's a dry race in Austin. Exactly what I like. This is a hard track. Butler!
Sellout crowd, they're saying.
Oh.
Casper, I haven't seen you since you announced your retirement.
No.
Well, fair play to you, mate. Takes a brave man to admit he can't compete anymore. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying, you're a brave man. I'm paying you a compliment.
Sure.
Now you're saying I can't compete?
Nah, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant some have said that, well, you're past your prime, that's all.
That won't work anymore, Devon.
Sorry, what won't work?
We know what you've been saying about us.
Oh,
Genuinely.
I genuinely don't know what you're talking about.
You know,
don't
I used to
you?
think you were just a gossip, Devon. Now I know you're a liar.
Come on! You guys used to be so much more fun. Used to get into fights, take each other out of races. We all enjoyed that. Oh, yeah, you know, it was very entertaining. Now you just mope around bickering over who said what. It's a bit petty, to be honest, guys. Seriously, you're supposed to be role models.
I won't argue with you, Devon. I won't win.
Yeah, you do seem to struggle a bit with winning, to be fair.
Yeah.
You too.
And maybe you are right. Maybe I am past it. But he's not. And he's the better driver.
Ooh.
Well, the rookie, he's only just got here. You do know the Red Bull seat is mine, don't you? The contract's as good as signed.
As good as.
There's just one problem with that, Devon.
Huh? Enlighten me.
I don't believe a word you say anymore.
Tell him, mate.
Mate.
Mate?
I don't know
Mate.
he's going to.
Lando actually said a word? Oh, that's cool. That was actually Lando. They might have just pulled it from like an every, I don't know. With Butler's mind game no longer having any effect, Ackerman sets out to take the race directly to the man who caused the rift between the two teammates at AlphaTauri. United States Grand Prix.
Okay, Casper, you're doing great. Let's keep this up.
Here's the Butler ahead.
Butler, you're closing on him. No theatrics, please, Casper.
Yeah, understood.
I want to take him out, but guess I'm not allowed to. Dirty air in this corner sucks.
Devon sat in P8.
Yeah, I can see that. I hate this section, I hate this section, I hate this section. You get a bit of understeer and you're fucked. Just out of the DRS, sorry. With Ocon.
Devon's currently in P9.
That's what I call an overtake. On purely pace.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Schumacher, Mick, be nice. Of course it wouldn't be nice.
Devon sat in P8.
I don't like Mick right now. I really don't like Mick right now. At least I'll get DRS.
Aiden is coming in for his stop.
So he's ahead of me.
Devon is directly ahead of you.
I know.
You're closing in on Devon, Kaz. Let's put the pressure on.
Jackson, we need you ahead of him.
Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
That was pretty much an illegal overtake.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
He's so lucky. He got DRS from Gio at the perfect time. Jackson needs to get ahead of him. He's screwed by Leclerc. Yeah. And transitions, this thing feels like shit. Jackson, come on. I know we can do it. I'm trying to catch up to Norris. He just... Raikkonen. Come on. I won't get DRS now, which sucks.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
I think P6 is max. I could explode track limits as much as I want, but I don't think I can catch Norris.
We're catching the car ahead, but be aware that these tyres need to last till the end of the race. Our gap to the car in front is 3.8 seconds.
That's the best Sector 1 I've had.
This is your final lap of the race.
A fast lap. I like that I didn't say I think I could catch up to Norris, but I cheated so much that I actually did. I actually did it.
Nice move. Good job.
Saved my ass perfectly so I could do that last lap. It was all planned. I was just lying to you guys. That was totally the plan from the beginning.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining. That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Well, this season promises to end in quite the dramatic fashion. The tussle for the top continues, but in the midfield, AlphaTauri very much closing the gap on Haas.
Both teams have had a terrific season. Butler and Jackson rumoured to be in the running for that open Red Bull seat too. Can't wait to see how it all plays out.
If you're anything like us, you won't want the season to end, but end it must. From here on in, every second of every lap counts. What a riveting season it's been. After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours. Yet another victory over rivals Haas today, Casper, and more speculation over whether or not you can steal that 4th place. What do you have to say about that?
We had our the 4th place for a while now. We know we're capable of. We know what we're capable of. I know what we can do.
Well, yes, and rightfully so, in my opinion. We've had our eye on 4th place for a while now, even when others have ridden us off. We're working tirelessly to make every second of every race count, and it's right that that's reflected in the standings. We know what we're capable of, and we know we can do it.
Your retirement grows ever closer, of course. Is that something you think about?
Of course I think about my retirement. Has allowed me to enjoy my racing a little bit more. No, I've got a job to do and...
Yes, of course. It's easy to take a race for granted when it's all you ever do. But when you only have a certain number of races left, each one takes on a greater importance somehow. I think my retirement has allowed me to enjoy my racing a little bit more, and I'm grateful for that.
Are you looking forward to your retirement? How will you spend it?
I haven't thought about much. I've got a couple projects I always wanted to pursue. I'm looking forward to spending time with the family. I'll still got a job to do.
I'm really looking forward to spending more time with the family. I have a beautiful wife and a young daughter, Lily, who I don't see nearly enough of, and I can't wait to see more of them.
Appreciate your time.
Yeah. Ackerman managed the best butler at the USA Grand Prix, earning some much needed championship points for AlphaTauri as they continue to snap at the heels of their rivals Haas. Close the gap. Ackerman eyes on fourth, but Casper Ackerman claims that others are rightfully speculating over the ability of AlphaTauri clinching the fourth place constructor standings. When commenting after the US Grand Prix, so as the rest of us might be more cautious about the chances for AlphaTauri, Ackerman is a man determined. Working tirelessly to make every second of every race count, he said, and it's right that reflecting the standings, but is he justifiably confident? Can the veteran really hope to keep this run of form in the ferocious competitive Formula 1 Championship? With retirement fast approaching, Ackerman will surely hope.
Aiden.
Casper, hey, we're closing in on Haas.
Yeah, good race out there.
I think we can do it, Casper. I think it's on.
You know it's not going to be easy, right?
Well, the fights that can't be won are the fights you fight the hardest.
That doesn't make any sense.
Of course it does. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Just wanted to say congrats.
Yeah, you too. See ya.
Bye.
Hyper mode. Tried your phone earlier, but couldn't reach you. Lily's calling it to hyper mode ever since you mentioned her on TV. Now you got put her to bed somehow. But thanks.
Casper, debrief has been put back 10 minutes, so you've got a little more time.
Okay, thanks.
Great race out there today. Who'd have thought we'd been pushing for fourth just a few months ago?
Yeah, well, you know what they say. The fights that can't be won are the fights you fight the hardest.
Aww.
Whoa, brilliant. I'll have to remember that one. That's inspiring is what that is. You keep fighting those fights, Casper. See you at the debrief.
Yeah. Bye, Brian.
Great race to the Casper. Not that I'm biased or anything, but I love watching you beat Davin. And hey, you don't have many races left to enjoy that feeling, so savor it while you can. But that's going to be it for this episode. We're probably going to finish up. There's only 2 races left, so no, there's Mexico, then Brazil, then, right? Yeah, we'll see. But thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, hit the notification bell to notify when I upload. And I think there's only going to be 1 more episode, so keep your eyes on that. So, see you guys next time. Goodbye.